Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So for this log, we're diving into our SDL2 and C. So for today, we're going to bring our game to life by adding a sprite animation. So we'll take a sprite sheet, split it into frames, and cycle through them using SDL2. So instead of a static image, we'll have a smooth animated character. So this is a huge step forward because sprite animation is the foundation of walking characters, enemies, and pretty much all the 2D games. So let's jump right in and see how it works. So for the project structure, inside this folder, we have a cmake list.txt. Also, we have include folder, src folder, assets folder. Inside the include folder, we have the game.h file or the game header file. Inside the src folder or source folder, we have the game.c file and main.c file. So inside the assets, we have the coin.png. So we have a cmake list.txt, so we have a cmake file. So cmake handles the creation of executable and responsible for linking the libraries that we needed. So cmake is the build system that we are going to use. So inside the game.h or the game header file, we have the constant and also constant for the sprite animation settings or for animating the sprite. So we have the window width, window height, frame per second, frame time, and for the sprite animation we have the frame count and frame delay. In line 19 up to 30 we have the game struct. So in line 33 up to 37 we have our function prototypes. So these are game init, game handle event, game update, game render, and game cleanup. So for the game.c file, in line 7 up to line 29, we will going to initialize the SDL, image, creation of windows, and renderer. So in line 32 up to 44, this will load the sprite. So we're going to create a SDL surface. So we name that a surface, and then we use the image underscore load to load the asset that we wanted, which is the coin.png. And then from the surface, we're going to create a texture. So using the SDL create texture from the surface, we're going to use the surface, and we're going to use the game renderer to create a texture. So in line 46 up to 48, we're going to set the current frame, the last frame time, and the running. So in the line 53 up to 60, we're going to have a game underscore handle underscore event function. So in the line 53 up to 60, we have the game handle event function. So inside this function, we have our event loop. In line 72 up to 91, we will going to have a game underscore render. So this function will render the object that we wanted to display on the screen. So in line 37 to, in line 73 up to 74, this will clear up the screen, and also we will going to add a color of the screen. And then in line 76 and 82, we will going to create a placeholder for the image that we wanted to display. So we will going to set the we're going to set like a box or an invisible box for it. We're going to set the location as well. So here in 88, we're going to render that texture. So here we're going to have our game renderer, game texture, and also the placeholder that we have. So the source and the distance. So here we have in line 90 line 90, we have an SDL render percent. So we're going to present what we render or what we wanted to render out. So in line 94 up to 100, we have a game underscore cleanup function. So it will going to clean all the resources that we've used. So for the main.c file, so we're going to initialize the game that we created, and also we will going to have our main loop. So here we will going to have the frame rate control, and we're going to delay if the frame is way too fast, and we're going to delay that frame. And then we're going to clean up if we're going to close the game. Now we're going to build our project and create an executable file, and we're going to execute that file. And that's it for the slug. We have now a working Sprite animation system using SDL2 in C. We set up a Sprite sheet, calculated the frame size, and looped through them over time, giving us a smooth animation. So from here, you can expand this to walking, running, attacking, or even character movement you want. So if you found this helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe. And also, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.